Hey guys, what's up? I'm Rohit Khurana, host of Intellect Digest, and this is a quick unboxing and hands-on overview of the Samsung Galaxy J3 2016 model that we have got here. It comes with a very interesting mode which is called as S-Bike mode. Do you ride a motorcycle or a two-wheeler? This mode is especially very interesting for you. We'll cover this extensively in our follow-up video, but in this video we'll also briefly touch upon this feature. Let's get started with the quick unboxing. The first thing in the box is the phone itself, followed by some documentation. You get a battery, a data cable, a 1 ampere charger, and a pair of headsets with this phone. That's all in the box. Let's jump right back to the phone. On the front, it houses a beautiful Super AMOLED display which is 5 inches in size and 720p in resolution. Just like the other J series phone, this is also very good and rich when it comes to color production. It has excellent viewing angles and very good color quality. We are very pleased with the way this display looks, and sadly it does not come with automatic brightness, so you have to change the brightness manually. If you are going outdoors, there is an outdoor mode which makes the display really bright and very much visible outdoors, so that's really good news for bikers, but it would not adjust the brightness on its own. Below the display is a physical home key. On the either side of which is a touch capacitive button. These buttons are not backlit. On top of the display there is a standard earpiece, some sensors, and a 5 megapixel front facing camera. On the right hand side of the phone there is a power or wake up key, while on the left side you get a volume rocker. On top there is a 3.5mm audio port, and on bottom there is charging port and primary microphone hole. The sides of the phone, which are silver in color, are made up of high quality plastic and not real metal. The back gets a fox leather finish which looks nice and premium and has slight gloss to it. On the rear you would find an 8 megapixel camera with LED flash and a speaker grill. There is also Samsung and 4G branding right there. Under the hood of the phone you would find two SIM card slots. It's a dual SIM 4G phone and also comes with expandable memory. There is 8 gigs of internal memory on board, out of which around 4.6 GB is user available. If you want, you can expand the memory. It also houses a 2600 mAh battery which powers this phone. Coming back to the multimedia performance, that is the video and audio playback quality, we are very pleased with the way the visuals look, the videos play, but the audio could have been louder. The amplitude of audio from the rear speakers is not very high and you may miss calls if you are in a very crowded place. Next up, cameras. The 8 megapixel rear camera does an excellent job when it comes to taking pictures in outdoors. It also comes with multiple modes, including a manual mode which allows for some experimentation with features like you can change the ISO, white balance, and exposure values. In auto mode it takes perfect pictures. There is also a rich tone or HDR mode which can be used when you are taking pictures in tricky light conditions. The picture that we took with the rear facing camera came out to be very nice and also has good amount of bokeh effect when you touch to focus on the near object. The front facing 5 megapixel camera also does a decent job at taking good quality selfies. So in terms of cameras, this is really impressive. Next up, specs and performance. This phone is powered by a 1.5 GHz quad-core CPU, has 1.5 gigs of RAM and 8 GB of internal memory. It is not very heavy when it comes to specifications and is moderately loaded. It cannot handle very heavy games, but it can play low to moderate level games with ease. This is not a gaming phone and we tested it on AnTuTu and scores around 26,000, which is a very modest score. It uses a Mali 400MP GPU which is moderate at best. The internet browsing experience here is good and so is the call quality. Talking of software, it runs TouchWiz UI, which is the latest version of TouchWiz and is fairly light. It is Samsung's own UI which runs on top of the software, which is Android 5.1.1. That's the baseline Android version that's running on this phone. It does support USB OTG pen drives, which means that you can watch videos, play movies directly from the external pen drive without the need to transfer anything onto the internal memory or the SD card. It comes with some special applications from Samsung, and the most interesting one being the S-Bike. The S-Bike mode turns this phone into a biker's phone. What it means is that when you turn the S-Bike mode on, which can also be enabled using the NFC sticker, it goes into a mode where it will not bother you with phone calls. If you receive a phone call, it will go on an interactive voice response message which will ask the other person on the other end to leave a message as you are riding the bike, and if there is an emergency they can press a number on their dial pad which will cause this phone to ring in its maximum volume with maximum vibration, so you do not miss any emergency calls. And once you enter the S-Bike mode, you can only see missed call notifications. You can also have smart reply, which will reply to the messages saying that you are riding and you cannot connect to the person on the other end. It also keeps a log of your riding and the time of your rides, etc., which is a cool thing. We are covering these features separately in a detailed video, so make sure you stay tuned and subscribe to our channel. Talking of bloatware, there is not much of a bloatware here, only few applications which are useful, and it comes with some very cool features like the Samsung Smart Manager, which lets you control your phone properly. Talking of battery size and battery life, with a 2600 milliamp battery, a very moderate processor, not very heavy graphics intensive power on this phone, this battery is capable to power this phone for one full day. And lastly, price and value for money. There is no price for safety. This is meant for bikers who ride a lot and want a phone that is oriented towards their safety. Considering that at a price tag of under 9,000 rupees, it makes a good buy for people who enjoy good multimedia experience and want a phone that can help them in their rides. On the other hand side, on the flip side, it does not have much of gaming prowess. So if you are into mobile gaming, then you would be disappointed a little. Apart from that, this phone is an excellent pick in this price segment and would not disappoint you when it comes to cameras or taking pictures as well. So it is a thumbs up from us, and if you want to pick up one for yourself, I'm leaving Best Buy link in the description section below where you can buy one at the Best Buy price. Do let us know what you think about this phone in the comment section below, and give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching this. Subscribe for more such videos. This is your host Rohit Khurana signing off. Thanks for watching.